Thank you, Madam President. The Senator from the Cape Islands, Mr. Sear, moves that when the Senate adjourns today, it do so in memory of trailblazing lesbian activist, political strategist, public servant, and breast cancer research advocate Anne McGuire of Provincetown and Marblehead. McGuire passed away on December 29, 2023 at the age of 80. Anne McGuire was born in Worcester on July 20, 1943 to loving parents Esther and Joseph McGuire. McGuire received degrees from Bridgewater State University and Boston University. Known for fostering life-saving spaces of safety, solace, and empowerment, her early career involved managing the lesbian bars Sisters in Provincetown and Somewhere in Boston. McGuire also hosted groundbreaking LGBTQ+ radio show Gay Way from 1973 to 1980. McGuire has said that hosting Gay Way was, quote, one of the most special things I ever did in my life. As one of the only call-in LGBTQ+ radio shows in the country at the time, Gay Way served as a secure and safe connection for countless individuals in New England to the LGBTQ+ community. Fearless and unabashedly proud to be lesbian in a time when being out could be detrimental to a career, McGuire was a major force in the LGBTQ liberation movement at a key moment in its history. McGuire co-founded and served as vice chair of the Greater Boston Lesbian and Gay Political Alliance and co-chair of the Massachusetts Lesbian and Gay Political Caucus. She managed the campaign of Elaine Noble, who became the first LGBT+ person elected to a state legislature in the country when Noble was elected to the Massachusetts House of Representatives in 1974. McGuire's talent as a persuasive political strategist and stalwart public servant shaped the landscape of Massachusetts government. In 1984, Boston Mayor Ray Flynn appointed McGuire to serve as his liaison to the city's LGBTQ+ community. She continued her work in public service in the 1980s, directing Boston's Emergency Shelter Commission. In this role, she brought about an annual winter census to track the number of people living in homeless shelters and on the street. The census, which helped better target necessary services to unhoused populations, continues to serve as a model to cities across the country. In 1993, Tom Menino tapped McGuire to manage his first bid for mayor of Boston. McGuire later oversaw Boston's Health and Human Services program under Mayor Menino. She advised Governor Maura Healey during her campaign to be the state's Attorney General in 2014 and managed the campaign of Representative Sarah Peake. A survivor of 2 breast cancer diagnoses, McGuire became a dynamic women's health and breast cancer advocate. She was a founder and the first board president of the Massachusetts Breast Cancer Coalition and served on the board of Fenway Health. She was also a founding member of the National Breast Cancer Coalition. During her tenure on the board, she helped triple the national budget for research and supported the passage of the National Mammography Standards Bill and the Cancer Registries Act. McGuire helped found the Silent Spring Institute to study the links between environmental degradation and breast cancer. While McGuire's many accomplishments are worthy of note in the history books, she was no stranger to hands-on, local, people-centered community activism. Her work included volunteering for overnight shifts at homeless shelters and developing a food pantry. In Provincetown, she was a longtime supporter and board member of Helping Our Women, a nonprofit that supports women with chronic, disabling, and life-threatening conditions in the Outer Cape. McGuire is remembered for her tenacity, grit, kindness, and authenticity. She was a dog lover who enjoyed puzzles, poker, bingo, and backgammon. She even once considered a career as a professional bowler. The love of McGuire's life was Harriet Gordon, and she supported her wife in raising Gordon's 2 teenage children. They married in 2004. In 1995, the couple moved to Provincetown, fulfilling McGuire's lifelong dream to live by the ocean among women. And McGuire is survived by Harriet Gordon, her partner and spouse of 39 years. She always said that Harriet came as, quote, a package deal with her 2 daughters, Jennifer Pratt and husband Steve, and Allison Aslany and husband Edward of Marblehead. A source of pride and joy were her 4 grandchildren, Benjamin, Elizabeth, Jack, Julia. She is preceded by her brother, Joseph McGuire. McGuire's legacy stretches from Provincetown and Boston and across the nation. She shaped this country into becoming a more welcoming and supportive place in her belief that it only takes the work of a few dedicated and thoughtful people to change the world.
All those in favor of this motion say aye. Opposed, nay.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the motion prevails. And I'd ask for a moment of silence for Anne McGuire.